this is Pika Hong here. I don't know if you can see me, but right now my camera is facing my mirror. This video is just a short tutorial from Replay by Shinee. I'll leave a link down in the description of the video that I'm actually doing this dance tutorial on. I'm actually only doing a short part of the dance, so basically for this tutorial is from 57 seconds to a minute and 17 seconds. So starting on 57, first off I'm going to start with the hands. The hands, he basically starts off just like crossed, and then he swings out like this, kind of like, yeah. And as for the legs, it's basically kind of in a circle. And then once you finish up with the circle, making the circle, your legs, your foot is pointing outwards. So putting it together. So after you do that, after you do this, you want to quickly switch over to this leg, and your hand also goes onto your hip when you step onto this leg. And the leg has to be like pointed outwards. So we switch onto this leg, pointed outwards, onto your right leg, and then you want to go back, tap onto your left leg again, and once again it has to be pointed outwards. So basically after you do this, you want to kick your leg and swing your body facing to your right. Like that. So then putting it together, go. So this next part, you're going to have one of your hand already kind of outstretched. Your palm is facing outward and it's out to the side now. And you want to make a fist with your other hand, your right hand, like this. And you're basically going to punch out to punch for the first time. And your palm is still facing outward. And then once you punch again, like you're about to punch for the second time, but this time you're not actually going to punch. Instead, you're going to basically have your hand at kind of like an angle, like this. And then this hand, your left hand that's facing outward, is going to start, your palm is going to start facing back towards you and come meet your arm like this. So you're basically grabbing onto your arm. The first time you punch, the second time you grab onto your arm. Now as for the legs, you're basically kind of doing like this jump motion. So basically lifting your leg up. So when you put it together, you basically want to jump at the same time you're punching. So like that. So punch, then grab. So basically for this move, you want to step out while you have your finger pointing upwards like this. And then you're basically turning your body, so and all your weight is kind of on your left leg at the same time, while your right leg is basically helping you to like twist your body, and then jump. You're basically putting all your weight onto your left leg and twisting your body so that you can be facing like this, and then you want to jump. So once you land on your feet and you're also pointing out, now you kind of want to like switch to your left leg, so now all the weight is on your right leg. And your arm, basically it kind of looks like you're making a chicken arm from the side, but when you like turn completely facing this way, your arm is going to look like this. So you have one finger pointing downwards, basically. So you step over your left, and at the same time you want to be prepared already, kind of your arm. All your weight is going to be on your right leg to help you swing your body to face that way and then jump at the end. That's basically it. So to refresh, you want to step out. Your toes is going to be pointing upwards. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this, but when I look back at the video, this toe is kind of upwards. Yeah, so like this. So your leg swing, all the weight is going to go onto the right leg. Swing it so that both of your toe match. Jump at the end. Swing, jump. Now, with the left leg, you want to step out put your right arm onto your head, push it backward like this. So kind of like a pose. Push it backward. So you have to do this at the same time. So step out and push your head back. Now after this move, the legs is basically going to swing in a circle, going this way in this direction to the left. Left leg is going to end up swinging all the way behind your right leg, and your arm is going to do a circle but going in the opposite direction, just completely flat. And you make this movement. So starting off with that same movement, so after this, you're basically pushing it like that, while your legs is going this way. With the X again, swing, hands on hip, kick out, kick out, kick out, kick, swing, punch, grab, swing and point and jump, swing and jump, and back and pose, push in the opposite circle with the leg and the arm. And then the next part, this is the second part that I'm going to start going into. They basically point outwards, but at the same time have their legs sticking out, and they're holding their arm while pointing. You can point anywhere. You can point to the front, this way or wherever. After this, you basically want to bring your foot back together, and at the same time you want to put your arm on top of one another. Putting it together, step out, putting it together, and your feet are together. Next part, they slide the arms out, and at the same time their feet are basically going up at a kind of like a right angle. And then next part, they put their hands together like this. Your legs are basically going to go from this to like this. So your knee is basically high up, and your feet are basically kind of like straight again, but you still have your leg up once you do this. So after this, basically your right hand slides down, your left hand that's in the fist, and your leg goes down at the same time. So it's kind of like pushing it down. Start from this part where we step out. So you basically step out, put it together, go out, and your leg goes out, up, switch to this, slide and push your leg down. And now this next part, you basically, your right leg is going to go up and behind your left leg, or at the same time. So after you do this, where your right hand is kind of on your pointy part of your elbow, you want to go down this. So this is how you're going to end up looking. From here, you're basically going to step out with your right leg, and both of your hands are kind of like on your chest. You're doing it 3 times. So you're moving your body like this, where your elbows are pointing opposite, like they're going up and down, like a seesaw. And at the same time, you're going to slowly start to like bend your knee and start going downwards. You're doing this 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, and then on the 4th time, you grab onto your right elbow, and your hand is basically going to go down, and your right palm is going to face outward. Now to finish it off, we're basically going to switch leg. We're going to jump and switch leg like that, and your arm, or I don't know how to explain this part, but basically your arm is like pointing upwards. For your left arm, it's pointing outward, and it's like this. And then for the right arm, you're like swinging it in a circle so that it points backward like this. So like that. While you're also kind of like low to the ground almost with your knees. And now for the final move, you're basically going to swing the other way with your leg, and your arm is now flat, kind of like you're holding a tray or something. And you want to swing your body all the way facing this way now. Okay, once again, I messed up a little bit at the end, but as long as you have their original video, like I'm currently using the mirror version, so you can look at that to help you as you are trying to learn this. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helped in some way. I've never done this before. This is like my first time doing a tutorial on a dance. But yeah, if you have any questions, leave it down below in the comments. I'll try to answer as best as I can, but hopefully, I hope this helped. Like I said, just like maybe slow down the video a bit if you're trying to learn this part, and it might help. That's what I did.